It's just me, Mrsroedee, of Healthy Living with Mrsroedee, popping in today. Today's weigh-in day for me, and I wanted to chat a little bit about what was discussed in my WW meeting. I did do it online, and I weighed in at home. I'll just give you the heads up regarding my weight. I am up over a pound, and my thoughts are that that is because I'm retaining water, because it has been so hot here, and the one who drinks the water all the time has not been drinking as much as she thought she was. That's the honest truth. So I'm a bit dehydrated, and so I'm gonna try to work on that this week. Anyway, if you're new to my channel is kind of a mix of different things. I have been on the WW plan on and off since 2017, and I am a calorie counter, always have been, always will be, and I found my way to Nutrisystem through my friend Kim of A Girl in Her Phone. That was sometime in the winter time of this year. I've since been able to reach goal pretty much, and I've returned to Weight Watchers because I want to make lifetime. I enjoy the group of people that I have met there. I enjoy my coach. I consider her a friend. And so that was part of my decision in returning, but I am not on the per se Weight Watchers plan. On my channel, I do give you what I eat in a days, and I give you tracking information for Nutrisystem, as well as WW personal points, mine, and the Healthi Bites of the former iTrack Bites. It's the Better Balanced Plan, as well as calories. So if you're here for any reason regarding getting healthier and weight loss, I think that I pretty much have you covered. Unless you're on keto or some other type of eating plan where you purchase your food. But other than that, this is what I'm about. I do food hauls from time to time, and I have a Facebook group. All of my social media is in the description box of the video. If you're interested in joining us, we have over 1,700 people in the group, and we are now starting to do lives on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We did our first one last week, and everybody who joined in, and myself included, decided that we would do it once a week, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now, told you about the weight, told you about the channel. Let's move on to what the meeting was about. Well, this month on WW, the theme is celebrating your journey. And so this week we talked about identifying foods that may have been new to us when we started Weight Watchers. So in this case, it applies to any plan that you're on. Because for me, it didn't apply to Weight Watchers. Foods that, not that they were new to me, but that I began eating more of, goes way back before Weight Watchers. And they are still foods that I gravitate to, but in thinking, pick your top 3 for yourself maybe, and take a look at them and see if you've been eating them as part of your journey now, currently. And maybe if you haven't, and they are favorites, you might want to put them back into your weekly meal plan or your daily meal plan, or just your daily eating. So another thing that we discussed is plugging in that particular, in the case of protein, let's say chicken, into your app. Now, WW has an app where you plug in and it will come up with recipes. If you put even a seasoning, it will come up with a bunch of recipes. I went into the Healthi app, or formerly iTrack Bites app, and it does the same thing. You can put it in several different ways. You can put the item in, you can put in what, if it's a side or an entree or a breakfast or a lunch that you want to use it in. So it's a matter of just going into your app and figuring out where to look, which is fairly simple, and just doing that to, you know, refuel things for yourself, make things more interesting. And the same thing goes for the Nutrisystem app. If you dig in there under the leaf, you will find recipes. Now, it's a little bit different than the other two. However, the other two apps, it is still there for you, and you can seek out, again, you pull it up and you look in there, and you can click side, you can click breakfast, and it will bring things up for you. And it goes in times. It starts with the shortest amount of time that you need to have to make that dish to lengthier times, which I found interesting because many of us don't have that much time to devote to making meals. So why not look at it that way as well? So for me, I didn't really come up with three because I pretty much eat, if you watch my videos, you see what I eat when I do my flex meals. And it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. I do have favorites. You see those a lot. But again, if you're feeling like doing so, go and pick three that you may not be having lately and see what you come up with. Make things interesting. I think it's very important that we enjoy what we eat. It's very important to me. There are times when it doesn't matter, but then there are other times where it really matters a lot. So, and that could be a struggle. Part of our struggle, because we all struggle, you know, and things can be difficult for us in different ways every day in our struggles. Sometimes they're more, sometimes they're less. So if what you're eating becomes boring, I would think it would become a struggle to eat on plan. It would for me. Okay, so basically keeping things satisfying, keeping things versatile, and are your top choices that you really enjoy that you may have gotten away from, are you thinking about maybe changing? And if you are you going to plan to put them in your meals every day? You know, again, at least three. I wouldn't certainly say you're going to eat one of those three times a day, but let's say for me it's cheese sticks, grapes, chicken, and shrimp. So am I incorporating at least one of those things in my meal, in one of my meals every day, if it's a favorite of mine? So that's basically all there was to the meeting. Very, very simple. I think it's pertinent. I thought it was good to think about those things because getting back to, if the food isn't interesting, we're not going to want it, and that leads me to be off plan a lot of the time. So that was basically it. Then we talked about what we talk about every week, something called STAR. It's an acronym for specific, truly doable, and relevant. Setting a goal. It should be a specific goal, as specific as you can make it, so that you'll actually get it done. That increases the likelihood. And obviously, can you do it? And is it relevant? So are you going to look at sleep? Are you going to look at activity this week? Your mindset, your food, is it going to be focusing in any of those four areas? And if so, in the case of food, are we tracking our food in whatever app we may be using? Calorie app, Nutrisystem app, WW, iTrack Bites, Healthi. And if we don't do it consistently, I know for myself, if I don't track consistently, I can sway away from things because I think I remember and I don't remember. And in the case of me, when I do videos, I am definitely tracking. You can see that on my sheets. But if it's a day I don't do a video, am I going to slack because I can take the day off because I don't owe you a video today, or I decided I want to do one? So again, these are things that keep us going in the right direction and trying to reach our goal to get healthy. I like to call it our goal to get healthy because if you're really healthy, you have to be at a healthy weight. I think so anyway. We're focusing on activity. Are we going to do more walking this week or more some type of movement? Formal movement, informal movement. And so that's about it for this week. For me, it's going to be making sure I do my walking. This past week, I didn't do as well as the week before, so I want to make sure I get in my at least 10,000 steps a day, if not more. And the quote of the day is author unknown, and I haven't looked it up to try to find out who may have said it, but I thought it was good, and I'm going to share it with you. Healthy is an outfit that looks good on every body. I like that because I like to talk about healthy. I think that's a really good quote. So on that note, I will leave you for now. I'll thank you all very much for watching this video. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would be great. And if you could support my channel so that other people can find it, because that's how this works with this YouTube algorithm. I'm not really very familiar, but I have heard other people say that who have channels. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be really much appreciated. And I am going to look very forward to seeing you again in the next video that I make for you. You be well now. Take care. Bye now.